So today we're going to have a look at the class system. We're going to do it different, which is called reverse engineering. The way that I like to do this is we have the end goal. And what we're going to do is we're going to work out a couple of pathways to get to the end goal. I normally reserve this kind of style training for not because of the skill level, but because of their experience, normally to like high blues, purples, browns, and blacks. But I think it's really good for people that are doing their first ever BJJ class to understand the pathways and thinking. So what you'll find is that it'll be a little bit difficult if you haven't done this kind of style training to reverse engineer, to reverse process it. But what it does, it gives us the idea of where we want to go to. So we end up starting, okay, this is where we want to be. So let's work out a way to be able to finish it or to get there from different positions. Okay, Ian, come down here please, buddy. So Ian, once again, he's 107 years old and totally blind. Over here, Ian, lay on your back. Okay, I'm going to get you shuffled this way 3 times. 1, 2, 3, perfect, okay. So the finished position, let me talk you through, is my right hand is on Ian's wrist, pinned to the ground. My left hand goes under and I have wrist control from here. So my right hand is on the wrist and making sure that our C grip's towards us. So the C grip is away, Ian can just simply extend his hand. So make sure that the C grip is in. Okay. Here, if you're finding that this is difficult to get, slide up the body a bit more. So go more towards the head and less towards the stomach. And the last one is this. This is our starting position. So that's the end game. So that's where we want to go to. The reason why we're stepping up over the head, it gives me the space to be able to lift the elbow, and it stops my partner from being, well, it sounds weird, I've given him space, the more he sits up, the more I get access to the arm. Well, I find here, sometimes trying to lift that elbow is quite difficult. So if I step, and what I'm doing is I'm just sitting backwards to take the arm and shoulder off the ground, and I slowly, and I've got this release, try and touch my toes from here. So this is where I want to be. My chest or my stomach stays on the stomach. I'm not taking my space off. If my partner is super strong, uber strong, I'll hook the head. I'll take the head back to bring the Kimura on. So instead of trying to use my hand grip, if they're very strong, I'll hook the head. I now put my knee on the ground and I just talk. So this will be the position that we want to finish with as the head grab. Just, it sounds weird, make sure when you guys have your hands in here, because otherwise you're going to tap between their legs and it's kind of awkward. So just hand him, go. So C grip down, right? I'll find this easier to step over the head and then come under. Just my point of view, I find it easier to step over the head because now I can talk it from here. Foot goes underneath the head to take the space away. I keep my chest on and I sit backwards and roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is really, so to make it tighter, see this hand? Watch this. So the more you rep this down, the tighter it goes as well. So no space, super tight on your partner. We're going to start with that position. 1, 2, 3.
I need to get a group of 3.
So the little details. C grip. Step over, hand goes under. Right, what I'm seeing is I'm sliding off my partner. So I'm still seeing some of you guys, you've kept the weight on. This is really hard to move. Once I'm here, now think about this, hold this hand towards my chin. What I'm saying is everyone's pushing with this hand, where if I can break the joint into 2 joints, it comes on faster. So this is a really, like I still can get the straight armbar, Kimura armbar, but the more that the more that I kind of roll, the more that I kind of roll this, the more it becomes 2 joints I'm attacking, which would be more on the elbow. The more it's here and it's straight, the more it's on the shoulder. Now, the shoulder generally has a little bit more flexion than the elbow. So I do want to kind of isolate. So once I'm here, it's more like I'm kind of going, lift my forearm up, push this hand down together, and this will make this come on super tight. So that would be more of the grip. Instead of me trying to push this hand here, I'm kind of going up, 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 up. Grip. So I can't even put that on because it's so tight. So some of you are kind of, is it on the shoulder or the elbow? It should be on the elbow. It should be. And it's more that I need to get it to 90 degrees instead of straight. There's a lot more space away from the body, and this is hard for me. If they have long arms and I have short arms, this is a really hard grip to finish. Where if I'm kind of going, Ian's got long arms, but I'll pull this in, this is an easier grip for me to maintain and control. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So, how do we put this into perspective? And one of the things that will happen is from here, if you think about it this way, my partner, one of the escapes that they want to do is get a underhook. Good. Okay. So, leave your hand there. So we start where? Start in the underhook position. Facing this way, we're going to talk about how to get here, but reverse engineering. Okay, so number 1, push the hand down, step, over, finish. So we're starting here with the underhook. But if my partner, I'm going to just talk about this, is if my partner comes high, I go low. I take them out. So I have a post, control the leg, here, step. So a lot of time that we're here, my partner's going to go, this is a danger, I'm going to grip break Adam's hand. Cool. So this time I'm going to go the top hand first. Switch, grip, down, step. Come on. I'm purposely not cupping Rob's head because it will come on fast. So we're here. I want to get, now this sounds really counterintuitive because I want to lift the legs up to control, right? And so he can get the underhook on me. The downfall about it is that to upgrade to mount, I've put debris in the way. So this makes this slightly harder, where if I go here and I push the leg down, okay, continue to drive to stomach, because he can't drive. Right, and I get access because the elbow is top high. The elbow is top high. Here, watch carefully. Put him onto his back first, and then get the wrist. Because I go for the wrist here, which way am I facing? Right. So, he gets the underhook, hold the gi pants, under. Okay, drive, 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 pin, switch. Step, sit, take the thumb to the armpit. Don't push it out. He'll become stronger because he can extend his arm. So on this one, take the thumb, his thumb, my thumb, to the armpit. Having trouble, hook the head, comes on. Right. The beautiful thing about this is, let's just say that my partner is uber strong. What's going on? They're really, really strong. Come over it more and use your whole body. So instead of here, come over, I can use my whole body to talk it now. 1, 2, 3. Start with the underhook. Okay, we just lost power. Really strange coincidence. This time 1 year ago yesterday, we lost power pretty much exactly the same time on the open mat and our grand opening. It's bizarre, hey?
Yeah.
Super bizarre.
First bit of rain after really hot.
Flat side control. My partner raises his elbow, not his hand, swings his hand underneath. Boom. Circle to block the legs out first of all. So I'm not going to go, I'll block the legs out, I switch my base over the top. This is the part that I see people misunderstand. I'm turning the knee, I'm not turning the hip, because if I try and turn the hip, it doesn't move. So, grab to the knee, switch my base, come forward, get control. Whether you get the elbow, whether you get the wrist, right now, doesn't really matter. What I do want to do from here is I want to keep my partner so I have ability to step overhead. Right now I don't, because my partner's turned to his side. Let's just say that Rob's skipped that way. So I'm going to keep the hand here. Switch my base. Step, pull my partner up. And now take it underneath. So, hands in, flat side control, he goes under. So I'll just shoot my hand through. So we're pretty much both from the same pathway where he's shooting the underhook and I'm shooting the underhook. So I'm not trying to swim over, it takes too long. And anytime I'm going over, I'm giving him a usable space to be able to take the underhook. So as he swims under, I swim under. Roll, control, and try and get below the elbow. So as long as my fist is on or below the elbow, I'm okay. I've mentioned to you guys, don't swing backwards for the wrist because your weight's going backwards. He can come, yeah, there's a lot of stuff he can do. So what I like to do instead is I like to put my weight on and I'm over. So once I'm square, like once I'm chest to chest, even if he rolls left or right, it doesn't really make my bases pretty solid. Here, okay, push it down and slide off. Sorry, grip up, switch my base, step over. Here, I do like to now close the space up, like here, close the space up. I know this is super tight, I'm trying to be super relaxed on this. The more that you get your head this side to push this way, the better. The more I'm top over, the worse. So the more I come this way, where I get a whole drive with my body versus my hands, the better it is for me. Let's just say that I'm trying to get this, and my partner is super strong. Like my knee goes to the ground, I sit up, I take the top Kimura from here. So the reason why I step over the head, one of the reasons is that it enables me to upgrade to go to the top Kimura, the north-south Kimura as well. Right. So hand goes under, we follow the system, block the hips, over, not from here, control, here, step, can't get it, knee to the ground, elbow to the stomach, come up, take it away, lift it up, and Kimura. T-bag, obvious reasons, Kimura, or north-south, Kimura. Okay, 1, 2, 3.